Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my family member, friends, and loved ones, and my followers out there all over the world. Yes, it's Johnny Baker. It's testimonial time. Another week's gone past. The year is flying. Um, I just want to tell you a little bit about the power of LifeWays X39. It reactivates your own stem cells in your body, and it generates up to 4,000 new genes in your body when you wear the miracle patch. I call it the miracle patch. My personal point of view, but what it's done for me and my family, it's definitely a miracle patch. Uh, it's the only technology of its kind in the world today, and we hold up to 200 worldwide patents on the product, so you can only get it from one of us at LifeWays, uh, one of the brand partners at LifeWays. You will not find it in any pharmacy, chemists, or supermarkets, because we do direct sales. We sell it direct to the people that need it. And the reasons why we do that is to keep the price as low as possible so that everybody can afford this little miracle patch. So I just wanted to invite you to the Lifeway family. We one big family. Please come and join us. It's mind-boggling what this will do for your family members, and friends, and loved ones. So what happens when you turn 30? You lose 30%, 60% of your stem cells when you turn 30. Yeah? When you turn 30, you already lost 60% of your stem cells. That's mind-boggling. Eh? When you turn 60, you lose 90% of your stem cells. And that's why the older folk always get these funny diseases such as Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, diabetes, arthritis, and all that type of thing. And all they have to do is join us, wear this. It reactivates their stem cells in your body. The stem cells is the thing that fights any disease that comes into your body. The moment you get the disease, it makes genes, and that genes go and fight stem cells. So anything that's happening in your body, your stem cells go there and it repairs that. And let me just tell you a little secret about this. This is an age reversal. So what happens when you turn 60? I'm 64, and I was grey. Your hair starts greying black, coming back to your normal color, and your skin starts tightening up. So it's an age reversal. So wearing this patch will regenerate your whole body, fight all diseases. If you've got pains and heart problems and all that type of thing, go into the list. You'll see the list. There's 150 of them. Subscribe to all my channels, because then we can get to millions more people that need it. So the testimonial of this week, you'll see on the first page, there is a QR code. You can scan there and go to my YouTube channel, the landing page, and get the list of all the diseases. So it'll tell you the testimonial of 2025 week number. Where you see week number, there, just up there, you'll find in red will be the testimonial of the week. So please have a squiz there, see what it's all about. And then when you get to the next slide or video, it will be the testimonial. Somebody in the family that are using this medical patch and what it's done for them. And they'll tell you direct. It's definitely I have to watch. And then there's another video after that one, which is I've got to present this and tell you more about it, how it works, what you can get out of it, and all that. And they'll explain everything to you, all about the patch, and they'll present the whole thing. You can watch it to the end there. And then on the last slide, you'll find my slide with all my links and emails and numbers to drop me the message, and I'll get back to you. Because if your family member, friends, or loved ones get diagnosed with the big C disease, please don't hesitate. Let's get them on it as soon as possible, because some of those the big C's, you get aggressive ones that are very aggressive, and they don't give you much time to fight them. So I'm begging you, please, the moment you hear something's wrong, look, send in the links of this medical patch. And what happens, you wear it for 12 hours, you take it off, and then you sleep without it. You have to drink 1.5 liters of water every day that you're wearing it. And you put it next to the bed, you wake up the next day, you put it on for another 12 hours. And once you're done with that, you can take it off, you can put it on your pets. I normally staple it to their collars or stick it to their collars, and it makes a 15-year-old, I've got Jack Russells, it makes a 15-year-old Jack Russell run around like he's a year old. And he's full of energy and much more alert, which is all the benefits you get out of it. If you watch the presentation, you'll see it all. Guys, it's a no-brainer. This is the technology of the future. It is a non-invasive patch, so it's got nanocrystals in it, so nothing goes into your bloodstreams. Absolutely nothing goes in like your big pharma's tablets and all that type of thing. I went for a checkup the other day, and the doctor says I need to check your kidneys. I said, but why? He says, you're taking high blood pressure tablets, so that damages your kidneys. So that's how big pharma works. It's a big money-making racket. So once your kidney starts giving trouble, then you must take another tablet to fix the kidneys, and then damages something else. So that's why I say it's a money-making thing. The moment everything is gone of yours and they can't make more money out of you, they go to the next one and put him on tablets, or her, and then you end up taking 50 tablets. That's virtually killing you. It's one big fraud. The big pharma is one big fraud, because if you Google yourself, big pharma's never came up with a tablet or something that saves the disease and doesn't damage anything else. There is no such thing. Google it, you'll see. So that's why I say we need to get you, your family member, friends, or loved ones on this medical patch. It works with the heat in your body, your heat, your infrared, and the heat of your body activates it, and it sends a message to your brain to activate your copper peptides. Once your copper peptides is activated, that in turn reactivates all your stem cells that are dormant. And your dormant stem cells is what fights any disease that comes into you. Any bad knee pain or cartridges, it even rebuilds your cartridges in your body, in your back, all over. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And like I said, it regenerates you. It's an age reversal. So what happened? You see, my grey beard here hasn't gone black yet, but my hair was grey, just as bad as that. And look where we are today. I've got black hair, and I have to cut it at least once a week. I've got such good hair growth. My nails are growing. Your collagen goes up by 300% in your body when you're wearing these patches. So your skin becomes, you lose the wrinkles in your skin, and makes your skin tighter, and it even reverses your heart in age. That's a guarantee. You can watch it on my presentation, and you'll see it there. David Schmidt is the brain behind this. We call him a genius. He's a designer, a scientist. He's the CEO of the company, and just watch the videos and you'll see the whole story about him and everything else like that. If you go onto my website on YouTube, you'll find over 300 testimonials there already, and you can watch any one of them. People with breast cancer, people with ovarian cancer, prostate cancer, all of those, and what it's done for people. Guys, it's a no-brainer. Just drop me a message, hook me up, and I'll, if you want more information, I'll drop that to you. And if you've got family members and friends, we'd love to help them, try and help them with it, so that they can live a younger, happier, and healthier life. So, guys, thank you for being here, and I'll see you next Saturday. Like I say, the testimonial of the week, you'll see it in red just up here. I'm doing this video because I have sometimes problems with the PCs in it, and then I can't get a video, so I can use this video for any day of the week. That's why I don't want to tell you what it is. Just have a look, and you'll see it in red. It will say the day of the week is in red. You'll find the testimonial of the week. So thank you for being here, and guys, let's do this and live a younger and a healthier and happier life without pain and suffering like people are doing all over the world today. Thank you, and we'll chat soon. See you next week. Ciao, ciao.
And you know what I didn't realize was before I started these patches, I was in a really dark place. I was very, very depressed. And I was thinking about death. I just didn't want to go on. I didn't see what my purpose was. If I can't take care of myself, what am I going to do? And these patches have brought me back to life and have given me hope for sure. So the neurologist said, yes, she had Parkinson's. And the only thing they could do was give me medication, and they told me to exercise. An explanation, an analogy of Parkinson's would be to take like these deep sea divers, and you drop them to the bottom of the sea, and they've got those big helmets and all that equipment, and you see them walking, and they're very, very slow, and that's how it felt when I was at the height. It was like I could hear things, I could hear people, I understood them, but I couldn't respond like normally. It was all like in slow motion. It was incredibly, oh, it's terrible. Parkinson's is heavy metals in the brain. And what it does is it's a disconnect between your brain and your muscles. So you might think, for instance, that you're going to walk and your brain, you just start to get up and your body doesn't move. Or it moves and you don't want it to move. You don't have any control over it. Going into this class, it was much bigger than I ever expected. It was actually at the same gym I'd been working out for years. It was the same room that I was doing my yoga, my aerobics. And this time I walked into that room. When I just got to the doorway, I saw these people, and it's like they were just spastic, and their limbs were, their arms were going everywhere. They didn't have any control of their legs. Some of them had their tongue hanging out, and I couldn't believe that I was walking into this. It was like a really bad dream, and I just wanted to turn around and run. But it was something that I knew I had to face it. I had to face this, and I had to get through it. And after that first class, I realized I was in the right place. She did all the right things and all the right moves, and I could see that's what I needed to do right now. So
wow,
I've been part of that, and it's been an incredible struggle to stay ahead of this disease.
First of all, I really feel that emotion of losing the you that you thought was going to be the rest of your life, and then now you have this new life and new body. What's happened since you started using the patches?
You know, I had them on for a while, and a week or so, and nothing happened. And Sandy came over, and I said, you know, nothing's happening. I wasn't sure what to expect. So she gave me some more patches, and after about 10 days, I started noticing more. I was getting more energy. And I thought, well, this is good. And then I noticed it kept getting better and better and better. And then I noticed everybody's Parkinson's is a little different. Mine, if I would bend over, it was just, hurt. Felt like rigor mortis had set in. But yeah, I noticed that now when I bend over, it doesn't hurt. Another thing that happens is your balance is compromised. And I caught myself walking down my stairs the other day, and I wasn't even hanging on to the railing. And I thought, oh my God. And I stopped, and I thought, I felt like I used to, just walking down the stairs normally.
Wow.
It was a spurt of that. I thought, oh boy, something really is happening. It was like it was bringing my body back to life. That's what it was feeling like.
So how's your energy level?
It's really so much better, and it just keeps getting better and better.
And how long have you been using the patches? I'm sorry.
I've been on about 7 weeks now.
Wow.
7 weeks.
You have more energy.
Yeah.
And are you exercising now? Has that changed at all?
I still do my Parkinson's exercise. Absolutely. Walking is another thing that I do. I can do that. I have poles that I walk with that help me a lot. I'm noticing too that my focus and my clarity, as a lot of people have said, that so has helped me. And that's part of them having more energy, is I can focus, I can get things done.
Sandy, I can tell you, I've had lots of patients over the years who've had Parkinson's. One cannot tell from your beautiful face and the way you speak and move that you have Parkinson's. So I just want to say that, and you do not look like you're in your 70s. Thank you very much.
So I am Giselle van Zyl, and I am proudly patching since May 2024. It has been absolutely life-changing for me. And to many people on this call, if you are new to this technology, I encourage you to open your mind and open your heart and receive this beautiful message that we have to share with you tonight. So let's dive into the stem cell reactivation technology in a wearable patch. I would like to start off by telling you more about LifeWave, the company to whom this product belongs. It's important to note that they have been established in 2004 already, and we are open in over 75 countries. So X39 was launched in 2019, and within the first 2 years, we saw a $20 million in sale for this beautiful product. So we all know what happened in that time right across the globe, and that is when this beautiful product was launched. And we see after the lockdown is lifted and everything turned back to normal, there was an exponential growth in the sales of this product, and it just kept on growing. I always say that this is very important because a product won't be selling like this if it didn't do something remarkable. And the growth of this company that has existed for 20 years is absolutely phenomenal. So this is David Schmidt. He is the CEO of LifeWave, and he's the inventor of X39. David now holds over 200 patents, which is remarkable. If you know anything about patents, you can know and understand that this is quite an achievement. David is a scientist and an inventor, and he specializes in age reversing. And in 2008, David focused his attention on stem cell research, which is quite a breakthrough in the medical world of what stem cells can offer our bodies and why it's so important. So David realized that, and he jumped on the bus to see how this can help with age reversing. His recent patents took 10 years and $4.5 million to bring to market. So a lot of time and effort and money went into bringing us this beautiful product. Here is one of the patents on this product. So note that when we patent products, it's to protect it so that no one else can copy it. And also there's quite an intensive process in able to get patents, even just one. Imagine getting more than 200. That's quite remarkable. So I'm just going to read here so that you can see the significance of this patch. As a result of elevating copper peptide, including the activation of stem cells, improvements in energy, elevation of antioxidants, and I'm going to continue in the fine print, reduction in inflammation, management of pain, improvements in stamina, elevation of collagen production, and improved wound healing. So why the X39 stem cell activation patch? Well, it's quite simple. The fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. And a teenager has about 1 billion active adult stem cells. But by the age we are 30, this number had dropped to 400 million. That is a 60% reduction in the little soldiers that is supposed to help you heal faster and age slower. And by the age of 60, this number has dropped dramatically, and you have about 10% left doing the work. That's why we see when people age, all of a sudden, it's like things just go backwards. So the significance of a stem cell is a stem cell can become any cell that your body needs. So I'm going to take you back to conception. The sperm and the egg joined, that formed a zygote in your mom's tummy. Then that zygote is the first little stem cell that starts the whole process. And that is known as a totipotent stem cell. And then that cell starts to divide into pluripotent stem cells. Pluripotent stem cells then become the beautiful human that you are here listening to this. Your hair, your nails, your cartilage, your muscles, your nerves, every single cell in your body started with being a stem cell. And that's the significance of this patch. This goes and reactivates your own body's inactive stem cells. So how does this patch work? Because this sounds quite marvelous, but how does it actually work? So it's important to note that this is a proprietary form of phototherapy. It is patented nanocrystal technology, and it reflects light to activate. It's non-transdermal, so it's not like a hormone or a nicotine patch or something going into your body. So there's no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants involved, and it's non-invasive. It's not like the traditional stem cell therapy, where you need to go for injections. There's no operations. None of this is needed. You simply put this patch on your body, and we all naturally emit infrared light. I didn't know this, but think of night vision devices. The search and rescue teams use it, some hunters use it, and you see red where there is life. So as humans and living beings, we naturally emit infrared light. And the white part of this patch is a reflective surface that's made of nanocrystals. So it's just like a little mirror reflecting back a small portion of the light that we naturally emit. And that stimulates your skin with low levels of light, sending a brain to your message to produce copper peptide, which then reactivates your dormant stem cells and does a lot of amazing things in your body. And how do we wear these patches? Very simple. You can see on the diagram, under the navel, 2 fingers under the navel, or on C7, that big vertebra on the back of your neck. There is where the clinical studies were done. Of course, for clinical studies, you need to put it in a specific place. And for the clinical studies, those were the placements as a matter of comfort as well. So you wear this patch for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. As simple as that. You stick to that schedule because that is when it works optimally. And if you wear it for longer periods at a time, your body will build up attenuation because this is working with light therapy, and your body will simply not respond. So that's why it's important to stick to the schedule and get the most benefit out of this beautiful technology. Then you throw the patch away, and the next day you do the same. You can wear more than one patch at a time. We've got other patches as well that came out before the X39. Like I mentioned, it's a 20-year-old company, and this X39 patch only came out in 2019. So before that, there was quite a few flagship patches as well, products that came out. I want you to think about your television remote. Every button does something else. It works with light therapy, light frequency. So we don't question, wow, how can this remote work? But in the same way, don't question how this can work, because it is technology, light therapy technology. And it's as simple as that. And then drink plenty of water, because water helps your body to clean itself, and it's also a conductor, and it helps with cell communication. So your body can't send the message that your heart or your brain or your lungs or whatever needs new cells if you are dehydrated. Then there is not proper communication. So these are long-term results as per case studies on what this beautiful X39 patch does. Within the first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. That is such an incredible breakthrough. We used to think that we can't do anything about our genes. This is just the way I'm born. This is just the way it's going to be. But you know what? There is very good news for you, because our gene expressions can change. And with a simple patch like this to reset your genes is a very big breakthrough. Then within 6 weeks, the brain becomes balanced, reducing symptoms of a lot of things like ADHD, anxiety, depression. I can really attest for that as well. It brought a lot of calm in my brain. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased. So collagen is the most abundant protein in our body, and so many things are dependent on collagen. But as we age, we have less and less collagen. But now with stem cell reactivation, your collagen is then back up to par where it's supposed to be. So we see a lot of improvements and a lot of amazing testimonies of people just functioning and feeling better, because it also helps with our joint wellness and everything. Like I said, it's our most abundant collagen, and it's so, so important. Then within 6 months, the heart reverses in age. This is incredible. 14 out of the 15 people, their heart age reversed by an average of 8 years by just using these patches for 6 months. So it's really like David says, it's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. Then the benefits of X39. Increased strength, reduced inflammation, increased stamina, energy and vitality, mental clarity, restored muscular and skeletal conditions. So we see an improvement in our insides as well, improvement of sleep, and improved skin appearance. So X39 works wherever your body needs it most. Our bodies are designed very intelligent. And when you put this patch on your body, it is proven that something happens in your body. And your body will know where it's most important. I always like to use the analogy of an old building. If you're going to renovate an old building, you need to go in with the building material and with the building team. So the building material is proper nutrition and hydration and supplementation, everything that's needed for a good balanced diet. And then the building team are the stem cells. So when you now move into this old building that's beautiful and we want to renovate it and take better care of it, you need to prioritize where do we start. And the very same thing, your body will prioritize where it should start and what is the most important. So that's why we have a 90-day protocol, at the very, very least 90 days. You can have enough respect for your body to allow at least 90 days for the improvement to come. Because over these years that you've been on earth, your body has deteriorated and your stem cells are not active anymore, a lot of them. So we should afford our bodies enough time to come back to par. And ideally, it's recommended that you then additionally wear it for 1 month per decade of your life for optimum results. And even though this is the recommendation, we have seen results in weeks, days, hours, and even in minutes. Every single person is different. Everybody's body is different and everyone reacts different. But what I can tell you is I have not seen people put this on their body and not see beautiful results. This is a topography map of a 77-year-old woman. In the first session, there was no X39 on her, and you can see the red indicates inflammation in the brain. Inflammation is always bad. All pain and illness stems from inflammation, and when your body is full of inflammation, it cannot function properly. And we also see a lack of brain coherence. Session 2, only 3 weeks on X39, just wearing it at the back of her neck. And there's no more inflammation and improved brain coherence. Session 3 is 6 weeks on X39. There's a complete turnaround, better brain coherence, and this is how we know. And there's many of these topography maps available for your viewing. So it's not just this one lady, and I'll tell you a little bit later where you can see these. And what it was also noted that her brain was very hyperactive and her brain calmed down dramatically, and it remained like that. This is an inflammation reduction of a heart. Just look at that incredible reduction in inflammation, and 5 months later, there's almost no inflammation. Inflammation reduction on a back and in front. This is the same gentleman, massive, massive improvement. And also on a lady holding the patches just for 30 minutes. And then she had better mobility in her hands, and you can see on the scans that there's much less inflammation. So you can think of people suffering with spasms and arthritis, all kinds of painful things that they live with because of the inflammation. Once again, if we bring down the inflammation, the body can function better. And this is an inflammation reduction on a horse. So it can't be placebo because animals don't work like that. And this is an incredible improvement on this animal. You can see the photos of how its condition improved so much. And in the scan, the purple is inflammation on steroids, and some areas even reflect white. That's how high the inflammation was. So this is a video of Poplap. You can see she's dragging her hind legs because she was paralyzed in her hindquarters. And her owner, Quitty, looked into different things that they could do for her, but we know it's all got a financial implication. And then she said, okay, I'm going to try these patches. 4 days later, and you can see Poplap going around, still a little bit stiff in their hindquarters, but I mean, she definitely got her life back. And that's again how incredible it is. We've got a whole group of just animal lovers who are patching their animals and seeing incredible results. I've even patched my ginger cat and my bouvier as well, and we see amazing things. So this is on the skin appearance, and this excites me very much because I come out of the beauty industry, and to see improvement like this on a skin is incredible because our skin is our largest organ, and it's our exterior organ, and your skin always shows what's going on in your body. So if you have this improvement of your skin, you can only imagine how happy the other organs are. Then with vitiligo, known to be incurable, and it in many cases just gets worse and worse, and also a very clear indication that something in your body is not functioning well. We've got these incredible results. We also have one of the ladies in the team, her husband is just getting ready to share his testimony as well, where his vitiligo in his neck cleared out completely. And then on Bell's palsy, we see a very good results with that as well. Psoriasis, that's why I started to patch. I've been living with psoriasis for 24 years, but then X39 happened, and I can say that for the past 10 months, I don't know what psoriasis is anymore. That's an incredible breakthrough. Then on the wound healing, we see there very fast, great improvement in only 12 days. And we see it with so many people, scars and everything just looking great. Two drops of blood, and you look at it under the microscope. So blood should be full of oxygen and everything should be moving freely. And look at that 10 minutes after having an X39 on that person's body, and we can see the blood is looking much better, and life is in the blood. So when your blood looks better, everything is better. Then the water retention here at the bottom, incredible improvement in 3 weeks, and we don't have to be brain surgeons or doctors to know and understand that we're not supposed to retain water like that. If your body retains water, it's very often an indication that something with your heart or your kidneys isn't functioning as it should. So by just looking at these feet, I am sure that the internal organs are definitely celebrating as well. Then an incredible testimonies that we see on wound healing. I would like to draw your attention to the gentleman at the bottom. So this gentleman fell on his face He's got macular degeneration, so he can't see properly. And that's why you'll see several patches on his face, because we're patching close to the wound, but just not on the wound. But look at the improvement in his overall appearance in 7 short weeks. It's incredible. And then there, the hand got burned and the open gaping wound. 21 days, such an incredible improvement. Then with the hair growth, we've been seeing this so often. The ladies will relate to the hand on the right hand side. Every time you shower or wash your hair, you feel like you just want to cry, because it's these bunches of hair just falling out. And just look at that improvement. And we see it especially under the men, because they've got shorter hair and more often struggle with baldness. An incredible improvement in hair growth and new hair. You can also hop over to the thisisit.info.com website. Wonderful website to look at. The patents are available there. The studies that's been done. There's a doctor's panel link on there as well. Everything is available for you to go and look at, and to also educate yourself more on this beautiful product. Of course, to many people, it can be a bit strange and it's such a new concept, but I really want to encourage you to look into this deeper. And on that website, you'll also find a testimonials link, a tab to that as well. And it's quite remarkable to go and read.
We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body. How you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Imagine investing in companies like these when they first went public and riding their growth to where they are today. Those who made wise decisions to get involved gained incredible wealth. Now it's your turn. When it comes to regenerative anti-aging science, stem cells are the future. And thanks to LifeWave, you are at the forefront of it all. Don't miss out. X39 puts you on the threshold of explosive growth in your business like no other product ever could. And all you need to do is try it and share it with others. The LifeWave X39 patch, an absolute breakthrough. For your body, for your business. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
That's incredible. So we truly have an amazing opportunity. And for us, to just know that we can join with a 20-year-old company that's trustworthy, that's open across the globe, so there's no limits to what you can achieve. But most of all, this is truly the gift of no competition. There is no other product on the market in weight loss, skincare, supplements. We always have that competition. We've got no competition. And David has protected this technology so well with his 200 patents that no one will be able to come and say, okay, but I have this too. And that is why it's such an incredible opportunity, because we can bring the healing power of light to everyone we love, everyone we care for. But also we know that we can start with this, and we're not just going to have to compete with someone in a year or two. And the incredible growth that we've seen over these past 4 years is really something remarkable. LifeWave has been ranked the #1 momentum company as per businessforhome.org. And to think they started at lying at number 4,000. And in a very short time, they've worked themselves up to the #1 rank. And that speaks for itself. They were also awarded the #1 growth company for 2 years in a row now. This was for 2024, but now at the end of last week, they got awarded again the #1 growth company. And that is incredible. And on this photo, you can see David and then Gina next to him, Meredith, who's the president of the company, and Steve Merritt. So Gina and Steve Merritt is the ones right at the top of our team, the This Is It team. And they, alongside with Chris and them, all of these leaders that we have put everything in place for us to plug into a system that works, to make it easy for us to spread this beautiful product that is changing lives. So I don't know what's most important to you. Is it your family? Do you want more time? Do you just want freedom? Because I think so many of us, we just caught up somewhere and we feel like we're never going to be free. Security, do you want to travel more? Do you just want better health and less debt? You must determine what's important to you.
So you see, the time is now to make a move and help your friends, your loved ones that are in pain and that are suffering in the world today. So guys, you can see we are 20-year-old pioneers in this life technology. Guys, it's a no-brainer. The time is now for you to make a move and get started with LifeWave's X39. It's the only technology of its kind in the world today. And I've put it now today in the hands of, in your hands. So please don't hesitate and don't lose out. Join us and let's get this technology to you, your family, your friends and your loved ones that are living with pain and suffering in the world today. Guys, it's a no-brainer. Please like, subscribe and share on all my channels, and follow, please follow as well. I've got QR codes at the bottom. You can just scan them. The QR code will take you to the preferred site that you would like to see the full testimonial. You can also click onto the icons. It will also take you direct if you can't scan. There's an email address, a QR code with an M in it. It'll take you direct to my email. You wouldn't have to type in the address and whatnot. Please, guys, drop me a message so that I can hook you up to this fantastic technology. A miracle patch, my point of view. Guys, it's a no-brainer. Please get out there. Share this with all your family member, friends, loved ones that are living with pain and that are suffering in the world today. Guys, it's not necessary. Let's get this movie. Please, like I say, subscribe, share, like, and follow, because that gets us deeper into the internet network, and we can get to millions more people that need this technology in their lives to live a happier and younger life. Guys, this year the company is aiming to reach $1 billion for income for the year. Now that can't happen if this technology doesn't work. There's more thousands and thousands of people joining us on a daily basis and seeing the benefits out of this miracle patch. Again, my point of view, my own point of view. So guys, please don't hesitate and don't lose out. I've put it now in your hands. Let's get a move. I'll help you get in and get hold of the technology, and we can help your friends and everybody. Guys, thank you for watching the video to the end. And remember, join us. This is Johnny signing out from Johannesburg, South Africa on the 2nd of July 2025. Freezing out here in South Africa. Guys, please, I'm waiting to hear from you. Just scan my email or drop me a WhatsApp. The WhatsApp QR code will take you direct to my WhatsApp, and drop me that message. And let's get started. Let me help you get in a hold of this product, this miracle patch. Remember my point of view. Let's get it going. Thank you for being here. I love you lots, and I hope to see you next week. Live a happy, younger, healthier, and pain-free life out there. Thanks. See you next week again. Enjoy the week. Bye.